Hello. I don't think I've been live before on here, so let's see if this works. I'm going to toggle over and see what we're doing. All right, so let's see here. Just posting in the chat to see if wish it gave me a link on here where I could just post, but hey, what are you gonna do? We'll see how this works. Anyway, oh well, I'm not live. I'll post a chat thing to it later. But I am going to move this here. This is the first time I'm doing this on YouTube. I did it on Facebook before. And yeah, I'm in the same dresses I was wearing when I was painting yesterday. I have a dress or two that are just like, I use them as art snacks, essentially. So, and I've got my handy dandy second canvas over here for wiping my brushes and materials on. I don't really have anything specific that I'm going to be working on today. I'm not going to be doing any specific techniques or anything. I just felt like painting. So if you pop in the chat, I will be able to see it as long. I don't think it'll go too fast or anything silly like that. So as far as that's concerned, but we'll see what we get. Anyway, so I've got colors I pulled out today are some crimson and some phthalo blue. I've got a little bit of this left. I'll probably have to mix in some other color and some rouge, it says here. Looks purple to me, but what do I know? So I've got some water and the tools that I tend to use. So I think I'm going to lay some of this down directly on the canvas and smear it around as I like. Yeah, that phthalo blue is just about gone. I'll be able to finish that up today, which is nice. I'll figure out how to post links into things at some point, but I'm just gotta decide where I want this blue to be hanging out. I do like those squeeze bottles better. I just got all these. Those just came in today. I was running low on a bunch of paint, and so I got this one that had a whole bunch of different colors in it, which looked pretty cool. So a different brand. So I might try one or two of those out to see how that looks in a little bit. But I was thinking about doing the thing where you paint your happy place, but I wasn't feeling those colors today, so I'm not doing that today. So it's crimson. I don't think I've used it a bit. I've used it once, it looks like here. So it's got a little bit of black mixed in there. I don't think I want the red too close to the blue. I honestly don't yet know what it is that I'm making. Not a clue. Other than that I'm feeling the palette knife to begin things with. I think I'll drip some of this rouge in there. This is the master's touch this stuff is. And this one feels like it wants to be a line or two, so I'm going to go that way. And I, of course, have the white, so I know I'll have to add some of that in a minute. Actually, I got some in now. It's feels right. So these are the paint that's on these is dry, but you know, I never get all the paint off my tools. That's okay. I don't particularly mind. I don't figure you guys do either. But I tried to talk Wendy into painting live with me today, and she wasn't up for it. So maybe I'll talk her into it at some point. So I think what I want to do here, let me see what I want to do with this. I'm going to leave this purple in the middle alone for the minute. And I'll play with this over here. Kind of reminds me of that Aquafresh toothpaste. Did you guys ever use that? The colors there, the way that those are going together. This might end up looking very 4th of July if I'm not careful, but I could always mix it and make it really purple. I picked up some of that purple up there, that's okay. What do you think? How's that look? Mm-hmm. Try and get some of this down here on the sides. I'll probably just come back and actually paint those later. I don't want to get the blue off the back of there. That's not what I'm going for here. Or at least most of it. We'll do that. All right, so now the red and white up here. I'm just gonna, this is just a, this is a 12 by 12 canvas down here, and on the easel there, that is a 10 by 10 canvas board. You know me, I like to use both. I know technically the canvases are better, but the canvas boards are, they're a little less expensive, and I kind of dig that I can just hang them up with a binder clip. You don't have to worry about painting the size of the canvas either, but so there's that. So this is looking mostly right up here. You know, I know I'm going to add some extra stuff into that, but I feel like that's a fairly decent start. I think this wants to be right there and over here and there and here on this guy. So we'll start with that like so. Okay, now I want to take these and do a nice smear over that away. And for that, I think I'm going to use the print roller and give it a different texture instead of just using a brush for everything. Nice. I like kind of the almost waves that this gives it. See that? That is looking slick. Now I'm going to take and there and there and there. How's that look? You know what that needs? I need some water. So, let's see if we can encourage that to drip down here some. There we get some in both lines, I think. I may have to encourage it to drip a little bit. See how it's getting caught on that lip there? So, there you go. Encourage some drips this way. And I'll do the same up here so it comes through. Yeah. I'll put some more water here. Okay. Now I will take just a random brush actually over here. It's got some glue on it that I did not clean out very well from yesterday. Let me let that drip dry over there. I will run this paint to the side of the canvas. I was thinking about getting a heat gun because I do like to finish my canvases in one sitting. But I also like to be using all this lovely, lovely texture. And so I find that I sometimes will then make a mess of what I'm trying to do by putting the next layer on top before the first layer is dry. I kind of dig how it mixes together, but like this, I don't want this to look all muddy. I like how that looks. I want that to kind of stay with this, with that kind of coloring on there. So I'm not going to work this one too much, but I know it obviously needs more, right? It's not anywhere near being done. Neither is the other one, of course. So I'm going to have to use some even thicker techniques over the top or do some etching down in, something like that, some sort of another color. So I need to think about that. And so that's the other reason I was pausing here to paint the side, is so I can decide what it is exactly I want to be doing here. I think I'm going to schedule these to be live on Tuesdays. I think Tuesday evening, just generally speaking, will work out pretty well. Somewhere between 6:30 and 7 Central for start times. If any of that is going. So I don't think this one back here needs any more red. Now, what tools do I have here that are kind of talking to me? Right? I want to make some interesting marks in here, and I need a good interest source. So I'm thinking we even need some more white. I'll pull some more white out of this one. This one is clean enough. I'm going to make sure I pull out a little bit of blue. I just got a very large tub of white in today, so that was very good. I'm finding myself using a lot of white. Not quite as much black, but I am using a lot of white because I'm mixing a lot of my own colors and that sort of a thing. So that's what I have for that. So I think what I'm going to do here is take my offset spatula, and this needs a little more interest over here. So I'm going to lay down some white over there. There's a nice little thing there. So I'm going to go over here. Maybe go like that. That's getting a little muddy. I'm not going to work that too much. I'll just wipe the back of my spatula. This is an old towel. Used to be one I used to wear when I would dye my hair. I don't worry about that so much anymore. Getting the hair dye all over it doesn't bother me. I'm getting better about having the messes not bother me so, which is nice. white off here. This one should be able to get mostly dry before I get over to work with it for whatever I'm going to end up doing over there. So now I have this nice little white area up here. I think I need another one over here. I don't know what these are going to be yet. I haven't decided. I don't know if this is going to be some sort of a funky landscape, or if it's going to be a floral, or if it's going to be a play on colors. I honestly hadn't really gotten that far in the decision making, but as you'll come to figure out, that's kind of how I do. I think I have an idea though about what I'm doing. There's a couple of different YouTubers that I enjoy watching. One is called like Siraj Fine Arts, and he almost exclusively works with a palette knife. He works with a roller like you saw me use here for this base too. And he does just wonderful, wonderful abstracts. And it's very soothing to watch. I want to say he does a new one every single day. And some are beyond me technique-wise, but they're kind of where I would like to get to. But I watch other channels too, because I don't want to be just using the one type of technique. You know what I mean? So I've been watching some of the intuitive art and art therapy type techniques. Again, I'm not a therapist. I'm just interested in art therapy, and I have books on techniques that I may video myself attempting to do and giving you feedback whether or not I personally thought it was helpful for me. So there's that. Figured me live streaming on here is easier than me trying to take a video and then waiting hours for it to upload and then it potentially having a problem. I'm not super savvy on all of that. So this palette is going to end up being an art piece in itself, I swear. I was kind of kicking around that idea too, like, what am I going to do with this? So there is that. Do you guys have any idea on what I'm doing here? I am starting to. Like how thick a lot of these acrylics are. It takes a little longer for them to dry. I try to not have more than, 3 to 4 paintings sitting, ready to go, before I, seal them over the top with the acrylic primer, but not the primer, the, you know what I mean, the finisher stuff. So that's what I have there. So a little more white left on here. I would like to come off on the other side. It's just not going to do that one, which is okay. So there is that. I think I'm going to take a different palette knife now. What other color should go in here? It needs another color, right? So we've got the red, the purple, the blue, and the white, but I feel like it needs one more. I don't feel like yellow would be too much. I feel like yellow would give it a little more happy feel, a little more warm. But I'm also kind of digging a lighter blue. So let me grab, here's my yellow. I'm going to try to use up, I'm going to use these older paints obviously first. And here's a lighter blue. So maybe we'll use, this one for some reason is called Purple Red. It's pink. So maybe I'll use those and see what I feel about them. I think the yellow, I was using this one yesterday. I was gonna go. I should have bought a large thing of yellow too. For some reason, I seem to be using this also pretty quickly. Let's see if I can get that to drip nicely. Let's give it a go. Oh, here comes the kiddo upstairs. Maybe she changed her mind. What? Did the kiddo change her mind about painting with her mother?
Smells bad.
It's because it's paint. I think I gotta water it down a little more before I try to make it drip, yeah. Or use my cheaper paints. But we'll see. I think that's gotta be better. Anyway, I'll let that just drip some more. And I will
What are
grab
you doing? Were you painting?
these guys.
We want to make landscapes like what's one?
I don't know.
Nevermore, you should actually paint some of Edgar Allan Poe stuff.
But you're the one who likes to paint creepy.
I don't want to do so. It's not my style.
It's not your style?
Not how he draws.
I see.
You have a little bit of it.
Wendy likes the creepy style. So,
The air is very dry tonight.
yeah, it's so.
That activates my allergies. That's good.
It is allergy season. So, let's see here.
5 people are watching.
Nobody.
Huh.
You should watch.
What's your channel's name?
The Blunt Unicorn Revolution.
The Blunt Unicorn. I'll send you a link to add me to your YouTube DMs.
I can't do it right now because I'm live.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know how to do that.
I can send you a link. Do me. Say, oh, yes. Just say yes.
It's fine. All right. Oh, this one is not open yet. So here. There. I'm going to put the sky blue in the middle of those. I will try to find some music that's okay to stream on here. I haven't researched what kind of stuff is okay because I might not want to talk, every time I'm doing this. So let's see. Is this the right one I want to use? I think it is. Okay. There we go. Again. Swirls there. They're pretty cool. That one looks a little different because I didn't get the get it in there just right, but I am not stressing. It's all just paint. Just and finding more and more that this is what I want to do as soon as I get home from work. So I just want to sit down and paint. I almost never have an idea when I get home about what it is I want to do, but that's what I got. So I think the kiddo was trying to send me a link, so I may have to pop over on my other tab right here real quick and take a peek and see what she sent me. One moment, kiddo.
Just stream more. We should totally stream more. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you sent me. Oh, there you go.
Say yes.
How do I say yes?
Click on the link, dude. Just
It's
say
not a
open.
link. It says link. It just says link to YouTube DMS.
You
It's not
highlight the whole thing and then put it in this thing.
No, I'm not messing with that right now. I'm live. I'm not gonna mess with that. And okay.
Whatever. All right. Is there any room for me? I just hope that there's room for me.
Sure. There's always room for you. Come on.
How many views are there?
Nobody's viewing, Wendy.
Jeez, just no whatever.
They'll view it later. It's okay. Most people won't watch it when it's live. I
There's
just started the YouTube channel.
Of course you did.
Okay, so there's this. I'm gonna set that aside over
Hold on a
here.
second. There we go.
Yep, and you don't wrap your canvas anyway. So she is gonna paint. So to watch the lovely Wendy paint. Which means I gotta get my stuff out of her way, so don't mind me. Let me get up and get this garbage out of her way real quick. And my tools. She tends to use brushes. So there's that. This I've used, that I have not. There we go. That cleans that area up a little bit. And these paints I'll toss in here because I am running out of room on my face here. Don't mind me. Okay, there we go. That's sufficient. So what I was kind of going for here is, I think I'm going for water with flower floating on top, but this is obviously not watercolored. So I thought that was kind of an interesting idea, but I'm not sure about this pink inception here. I don't know if that works. So what can we put in there that would make that work? I don't like this blue in there. That green would be too light. I don't like putting red next to green very much. Maybe we'll pull some black in. Let's see if that works. Man, do I hate using paint out of pots, but at least I know that for the future. Squeeze bottles all the way, baby. Just because I like to put it directly onto the canvas more than anything.
Dang it, that sounds like we had some Undertale songs.
You are all set up. Your paints are behind there.
I know
the
that.
drawer, as you always do.
Yes, and I don't have enough space.
It's the space you get. I did what I could do.
Allergies are killing me. Not later though.
Yeah. All right. So I'll work
Red.
that in a little bit here.
And some black. Is this the red kind of black?
That's a metallic black. That's pretty cool. It'll shine a little bit.
No, it's not the one. I want the not shiny one.
It's on top.
Oh. Oops.
Okay. So I have to remember that my wiping off canvas is now up here.
Maybe I have too much. I don't know.
It's okay. That just means you have to paint another one when you're done if you have too much.
Yar,
Har, har, har.
like me.
All
I'll
right.
post my thing on Instagram. I'll be right back. But not
Yeah.
posting it yet. I'm just gonna get my tablet out.
Yeah, just don't play any music. You know that.
I know that. Copyrights.
You got it. Smart girl, isn't she? That's Wendy. You know what I'm going to do with this? Because I don't like how it's turning out.
What are you trying to draw?
I
Flowers?
don't know, but I messed it up. I don't like it anymore. So I'm going to do a different thing.
You can sell it, you know. Just sell it.
Well,
Regardless.
I don't like how it looks. So here's what I'm going to do instead.
Redo it by erasing it. Seriously, my allergies are pretty bad. I can't breathe well. Write a picture of something to draw.
Good. Remember, background first.
I made problems with that. I'm sorry. Have to break the background next. That's usually how I draw.
Okay.
Same with pencil. Draw the character first, then the background. Not very good backgrounds regardless, anyways. I think I'm more of a character creating person than actually using the background.
So there, we've got a nice messy background on this one.
Looks like my favorite anyways.
I'm gonna like
I have music in my head, for that matter.
good.
Actually, the remix song of Undertale.
Can we put your board a little bit so it can show on the, it shows on the camera? Or do you need to have it straight in front of you?
I need it to see.
Okay. Works for me.
What do you think I'm making?
I have not a clue.
Of course you don't. I picture
Okay. So now what are we going to do with this? Super, super messy background.
Don't do that.
Super, super messy background.
Is anyone watching? No. course not. They'll watch it later.
Just you.
They'll watch it later, right?
Mhm.
Someone thumbs up the video, by the way.
That would probably be you.
I didn't do it.
Well, there's 2 thumbs up, so maybe somebody's on there. I don't know. Nobody's chatting. That's all I got.
So they're probably watching that chat and like, okay, these people are new.
Yeah.
Painting.
People that are painting.
Interesting. Maybe I'll just follow them up a little bit before I subscribe.
That works.
Picturing something while the picture is blank with texture. Don't wait too long or they'll dry out, right?
That's right. Well, you don't use nearly as thick of paint as I do, right?
No.
So you don't got to worry about that. I mean, yours will dry a lot faster than mine will. This
Need
one
stitches.
needs stitches. What happened to them?
Oh, you got his arm. Or this is just his
Oh.
cloak.
Oh,
Actually,
it's his
this is
cloak?
cloak.
He's got a cloak. She's drawn a dude with a cloak.
Looks like it's part of Hasbin Hotel, how his shoulders is shaped. I think I based it off that. Someone that gave me inspiration.
Oh, there's somebody in here called Wolfie.
Nice. That's one of my friends.
Oh.
Hello, Wolfie. How you doing? What'd she say?
We can't. LOL. Here. We can't type back where we are painting, and there's paint on our
But
hands.
we can talk.
But
at
we can
least.
talk at you. So
Working on something.
there's that.
And this
She doesn't
is,
want to turn her canvas so you can see what she's doing, so you have to wait.
This is how it looks right now.
And I've got my 2 canvases that I'm working on. I had to
If any of my
wipe.
friends go online, can you ask them to join me? Join the live stream if you want. Like, no, I'm talking to Wolfie, sorry.
Oh. Wolfie says I'm doing good.
That's good.
Okay, so where is my
Butter knife. Do you want butter with your painting?
don't want butter with my painting? No.
I mean, butter would be probably art, but you can't eat it in the painting. Because that would poison you, basically. Right? Food poisoning? No, paint poisoning. There you go. Are you trying to sing Coraline songs?
No.
Do, 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 do.
I let these get too messy and too full. So I'm going
I
to set
can't
these
see on
aside
camera.
and actually let them dry and come back and do another layer on them
But I'll
later.
be here. I want to your spot.
No, I'm going to still bring another canvas over. It's just I don't want to work on this one anymore. Can you, your tablet is right there, sweetheart.
I know. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Put
Yeah,
that
I'll
over
put
here
someone
for
else.
the purposes. Let me grab another canvas.
It's not a good spot to put a tablet, but hey, I gotta push this over so it doesn't fall
I'm
out.
gonna do
What top is this?
a big one.
What's this for again?
Let's just spray water if you want it to look drippy.
Don't keep it open. Might spill.
It's just water. Just a little bit of water, rather. That can still fit up there. Mostly. Let's see.
Mostly.
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 There we
The
go.
thing how you get more views is send
Having
links
people
to
like
people.
you.
Send links to people
Yeah, I know.
so that people come to this video and they're like, hey, how's it going?
So let's try this again.
What are you trying to make now, basically?
Background first.
Background dirt.
Purple. Pull some crimson out of here.
This creature does not have any eye sockets, but it has one eye. It doesn't have pupil. There you go, pupil.
They're messy painters, but that's perfect.
Perfect,
It'll be
perfect.
fine. We'll be messy.
I could sing if I want.
Only if it's a song you wrote.
Come
Otherwise,
on.
it's still copyrighted. Sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
We'll just
I mean,
say
if you sing the song, it's like cover.
you can't.
But,
Can only do a few
no.
seconds of it. Unless it's Creative Commons.
I can make my own song.
Or you can make your own song, and you do make music on SoundCloud or Soundtrap sometimes, right?
I don't do
Oh.
Soundtrap anymore.
I'm her mom. My name is Selena. But asked if we were siblings or mom and daughter.
What?
Where's my 1-inch brush?
I don't know.
Here it is.
Where is, oh, it's already purple.
It is already purple.
I mean, it's violet. Whatever.
You might want to roll up your sleeves before you get messy. Me, I'm wearing my painting dress. It's fine.
And you'll get painted in a painting dress.
This is my painting dress. I'm going to probably wear this for most of.
Galaxy.
Yep. So
No, I need some.
I'm going to start with a thinner coat.
And it's too drippy. I can't use it.
Wipe it off on the towel. That's why the towel's there.
I can take a picture of it, how it is now, so people know how it looks without color.
Or you can just pull screenshots off the video.
No,
No?
I'm lazy.
Okay. Always paint the sides of your canvas. Wendy's working with a canvas board, so she doesn't have to worry about painting the sides of her canvas.
Nope. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, just had Hello, dear. I am home. I just found this on Instagram.
You are quite the silliness.
Well, it made me cringe for a second. That's what it did. I still have 1 view. Dang it! I want more views on this. Can I go to another live stream and just give a link to this? Can I?
I don't know what the link is to it. This is my first live stream, so Wendy's like, well, why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that? I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I'm just streaming live. That's what I got.
At least you know how.
Yeah. I had to wait 24 hours, so I did my live stream yesterday. It was on Facebook. That one turned out pretty well. I tried to live. The goal I think here is for us to be live streaming on Tuesdays. So I think it'll be live stream on painting on Tuesdays is what we're looking at. Because that way, if they're scheduled like that a little ahead of time, I feel like more people will watch. Anyway, how was school today?
Fine.
Fine.
Depressing.
Depressing like always. I did some of my accounting homework. It's just that's not important. And it's okay. I'm trying to blend the colors here a little bit. This red can come up into the blue, and the blue can come down into the red a little bit. I need to do that with down here with the purple. For that, let's my brush a tad. And we'll bring some of that down here.
Allergies are killing me.
Yeah.
This is how it looks.
All right. I do need an actual.
I have 1,019 followers.
No. You are a popular girl.
Well, if I had 999,999, then I would be popular.
I know I don't. This one.
I don't really care about
Not a
followers
sticker
as long as they that's what I kind of do, but because then they see my work.
So I got.
It's hard to breathe right
Some
now because
pink.
it's so warm with my allergies. It sucks.
You know where the allergy pills
I don't like to use them.
are. Oh, then don't mind.
I always whine. I just stuck to the thing right here.
Paint.
Which one did I use again? Okay, I got everything. Red eyes.
I think it's just going to be this upper corner. That's going to be the yellow.
And that's the landscape of the sky,
I don't know.
clouds. Looks like.
Well, I've been doing a lot of those trees lately. I don't want to do any more of those because I feel like I'm doing those too much. So I want to do something else on this one.
I sometimes just go, you know, I just go with my feelings.
That is the idea.
It's too drippy.
Less water.
Freaking water.
I do need them to clean out our water after I'm done with this yellow.
His eye looks evil.
Not his eyebrows, just his eye.
He doesn't have eyebrows.
Oh, he doesn't have eyebrows yet.
He's not gonna have
Not
eyebrows.
gonna have eyebrows. Well, however, well, of course he's upset then. He got dust flying in his eyes all the time.
I would say so. We think Wolfie.
I dropped the easel.
I don't care. It's stupid. I don't like easels.
I don't use it much. Clean out the water so we can get cleaner brushes.
Nope. Just no. Come on.
All right. So she said it looks cool.
Thank you.
I'm thinking of flowers or maybe just vines, but I don't want them to be the normal color. And I don't want them to be just black either.
How's that?
They've got to go, it's got to be a color that'll work with all of this. So I don't know if green would be too much. Even make them yellow and just not hit all the way towards the top.
Perhaps not. Who knows? Give him a face, like run a face, like. Wow.
I think,
Again.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
So he's in dirt. So basically he's underground, I guess. I don't know. I have dirt.
This I'm gonna use my palette for. There we go. It's white.
That red's not supposed to be there, but whatever.
Yeah, just watch my stuff.
That red's not supposed to be there. Dang it. It's at the
I
bottom.
told you.
Why I take more red when I said that's not supposed to be there? Makes no sense.
Now I need handy dandy palette knife.
Mandy.
Seems to be the right size.
His face is red. I don't care if it goes like that right now. It needs to be light red, not dark red. Will you tell yourself? It's on the movie over there. They got slides all the time. In my mind. I need to fix this red because it's not supposed to be red over the lines.
It's not.
No. Maybe it ain't blood. But I don't know. Now I just keep on rushing with the show. Watching from behind. In their heads they're saying, hey, who's that girl? Dun dun. Pretty good, right?
Sounds pretty good.
It's my own song, but I don't know the name for it.
That's
Is it? I
okay.
just made it up.
Sounds-
I was thinking of Has Been Hotel while I sing that. If you know what that is, then I advise you are awesome. Mouse was in the dirt, underground, and he's waiting for the prey to terrorize and take their soul in his dripping charm of blood.
Mhm. Okay.
His face also drips because he's full of blood. His face needs blood to survive.
All right. So this has to get the white mixed in with it now. So I'm making this into a lighter yellow
I'm bored
than what we
as
had.
but hey, just keep going on with life. No, hey, next one, I'll take it later. So quiet.
Yeah.
I didn't practice my vocals before I sang. I'm not doing it now, so it'll be weird.
It looks weird.
Like, yeah, because you have to do this like, you have to do that the whole time. And one of the videos I said I have to do that without touching my mouth. But you have your tongue out and then vibrate it. I can't lip roll either.
I can't lip roll either.
It's too hard. How do you freaking lip roll? I was like, I tried though. Did you say anything? No.
The last thing she said was looks cool.
Okay. Freaking have memes in here. SpongeBob SquarePants. And I hate that show. Big Krusty Krab probably killed his whole family.
Kind of stupid.
Actually, yeah, I don't really like SpongeBob, to be honest. He does sounds retarded.
Hey, what did we say about that word? What did we say about that word?
I'm probably saying that word. Sorry.
Thank you.
Please. Why does everyone get mad when I say that?
It's not appropriate. It's mean.
Stupid. How about that? Stupid.
That is better.
I'll try to keep it out of my mind, but seriously, I think I heard someone say that.
You probably did. There are people that say it that are completely insensitive.
Well, yeah.
But that doesn't mean you get to say it.
I know that, but it automatically goes.
I know.
Blurting out, you know.
They say that you are a combination of the 5 people that you spend the most time with.
Really?
So it's important who you spend your time with. Because it reflects
just
upon
people I've
you.
seen. Just people I've heard on Bear Chat and say that sometimes.
That's so that you're spending time with them.
No, I just meet the people and like, just ugly.
Just ugly.
Ugly.
All right.
I remember stuff with Care Bears for some reason.
I like the Care Bears. Care Bears are great.
Who's your favorite character? And
Harmony Bear.
Of course, Harmony Bear. I like Wish Bear.
Yeah, Wish Bear's also cool.
And Oopsie. And Grumpy Bear.
Yes.
And I like the Penguin. I forgot the name of that one.
Cozy Art Penguin.
Cozy Art. I don't like Sunshine. He's too cheerful.
Yes. Also that. I made a mess with the black.
Your fault. Fix it.
Totally my fault. I need a thin brush.
It's dripping again. It's dripping again. No, no, no. You're not going down there. So many brushes and so little time. Right?
It's the color I'm going to use for the black anyway, so brush I'm going to use for
What's that?
somebody messaging me on Facebook.
Oof.
Jazzy Jazz.
Who's Jazzy Jazz?
Jasmine.
Jazzy Jazz? That's her
Oh,
nickname?
no, she's Foxy.
The pirate fox.
She just likes foxes. Okay.
Foxy and the pirate fox from tonight.
My lovely yellow flowers here. Now
Need
need
more
some
black.
stems.
What do you think I should color its poncho?
I don't know because I need to concentrate this part because I'm not as good at this part.
I mean, you draw it pretty light, and you light bringer. By that, I mean you like bright colors, by the way.
But I always have black in my stuff too.
You might like bright colors the most because you like green, right? What kind of green do you like? All green?
All green.
All green. He's in the cave of dirt. He's looking for a prey with his bloody face, literal blood. Pretty scary beneath the sky. He tried to destroy you with powers and charms.
So then this. Go like so.
And John, I could sing so. Who lives in the paradise? Why does it go there? Why does that go there? Have I seen it too much? Maybe from my childhood, my past. Whenever I watched it too much. Wait, what did she say now? I think she said something.
It's really good, looks good, fun and peaceful. That's the idea. It's very good. So it's really, really good for your mental health to have a creative outlet. And so,
I mean, my mind doesn't go on fire anymore for some reason. I think I lost my outlet.
well, it's, Wendy does a lot better in school when she has an art class along with her classes.
No, I do
And
well when
she-
I feel like I'm not being rushed. I always feel like I'm being rushed everywhere
Right.
with everything.
But
It's stressful.
it's more calming for you when you have the
Now I
creative
have
outlet.
allergies, of course. Allergies are the one that makes your heart rate go up sometimes.
So I have an Etsy store and a Redbubble and a website. I actually sell my paintings. So
Yeah, feel free to get one. Hey, this is how it looks right now.
very good. Don't drip on top of mine. These are different colors.
Yar, the pirate's life for me.
So I want these flowers to kind of be looking kind of viney and swirly kind of all over the place.
I don't know what else to color it. I want to color it all red.
Oh, there's another color.
Green? No, dark green. No. Maybe. Gray?
Oh, I'm trying to use up the phthalo green. You want to try that?
Excuse me.
This one. You can use that.
How does it look? I need to test it on something.
Try it on this. You can always cover it. This is just paint.
Dark green. Perfect. My plan's going together.
I don't like using the paint
Yeah.
pots. I like to use the squeezy type paint, so that's why I'm letting her use my
What'd you say?
paint there.
Nothing?
Nothing. I'm just talking to her.
Yar, the pirate's life for me. Why did I say yar? Instead of yo?
Yo ho, yo ho, pirate's
Copyright.
life for me. That's it. Can't go farther. 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, pirate's life for me. I do pretty fast. Well, this is an educational learning. That's me.
Mhm.
I can talk pretty fast if you want to. Da.
That ceases to have this big calm.
I'm just in a hyper mood, basically,
Right.
and I'm bored. Too. I'm more often bored. I've noticed. Every single day, I'm bored.
That just means you need another hobby.
Right? No, my eyes are like they actually no. I think my eyes are just always tired. They're a bit lame.
Oh, but get tired when your allergies are bugging you.
They're always tired. It's like, yeah,
You also don't sleep real well.
because school and my father.
Your dad is not here.
Well, my dad at my grandma's house. He doesn't like let me sleep at the appropriate time.
I know.
He says that's too early. Like really? 9 and 10 is not early. It's the appropriate time where teens get tired. Really? Yeah, they get on the nerves. They get on the nerves. I can't handle them without fake being nice.
Just for another year.
Until I'm 18 and we move out, of course.
We've been painting for an hour. I've been painting for an hour. I started this a few minutes after
I've been
7.
waiting for now.
You came up here when I was about 20 minutes or so in, I want to say.
This is a good color to use for its.
It's nice, right? It's not super dark.
I do that with that yawn, by the way.
I know.
To make it more interesting. So it's not boring like yawn back. I remind myself of the movie Meatballs for some reason.
Yeah.
The two meatballs. I forgot the other.
Cloudy.
Cloudy meatballs.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Hellboy Blood and Iron's free on YouTube. I watched that yesterday. It brings back memories. I've seen 2 of them. The one with the gods, and one with just the vampire and the snake demon. thing. There's a giant.
Hellboy's pretty cool.
I like the cartoon versions better,
I know.
and I like the realistic ones. But I like the cartoon because it reminds me of the Batman cartoon. Why do they call it the Batman instead of something else? Because it makes it confusing. They have no answer to that question. Okay.
I think it's because there's different versions. So if you're looking for Batman, you find one thing, and if you're looking for the Batman, you find a different.
The Batman, you find the Joker, and with really good. It was just a little bit the same style as the cartoon Hellboy was.
Yes.
You seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you seen Bird? What was his name?
Robin?
No, there's no Robin in there. The Batman had the Joker, and it had a guy with a black suit that looks like it has a pointy nose. And
Penguin?
Penguin, yes, that's his name. That guy.
Oswald Cobblepot,
Oswald Cobblepot.
I believe so. Copperbot? Maybe.
It was he.
I always forget. Do you remember if it's Oswald Copperbot or Copperbottom? I always forget.
I don't know really much about that character. I don't really pay attention to that one. I know he's a villain. I've seen that. And he wants money and fame.
It's because he's an orphan.
Of course. I didn't know he's an orphan. That's why he builds robots. And no, he uses animals, birds, crows, and stuff.
Any birds. He likes birds.
I mean, his name is Penguin for sakes. It makes sense. I wonder if there's a puppet doing that one.
There should be. The Scarecrow dude.
Scarecrow of the nine lives of death. I don't know. Meow 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 meow. Just saying meow because I can. Don't judge me because I made me. Da 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 da. I just keep singing this song and I can't.
That's a good song.
Really?
Yeah, because it's about being you. And you are wunderbar.
What?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Wonder Girl. Remember we used to watch Wonder Girl? Wait, hold on. And Wonder Man. Oh wait, what was that school that used to Sky High? There you go. Sky High.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I love that movie. I remember that from childhood. Expression. I like the gerbil. Was there a guinea pig? Wait, hold on. Who's guinea pig? There's a guinea pig.
Yeah, it was a guinea pig. No, it was a kid that could turn into a guinea pig.
There we go. What was her name?
I don't remember.
Oh man, do we have the movie anymore?
No.
What happened to it?
All right,
We lost
a
it.
different.
Yeah, I wish we didn't. So the
We don't need to have so much stuff.
I
People
know
just have so much stuff.
nowadays they do. It's
You don't need to
normal.
have so much stuff. It's just stuff.
I know, but you don't have to sell that movie.
So, I'm gonna use that
Maybe
guy.
it's on
These
YouTube
things are pretty cool.
free. I mean, wish. Yeah.
This is much more of a clean
Well,
look than I normally
For
go
one
for.
thing, you
so-
shouldn't have sold the Hellboy cartoon movies. Because this was my childhood. Sorry.
I know, but we had to at the time.
And I had to sell those
It was
bears
when
that
you're-
kept going. How many bears did I have back then?
I don't know.
30? People kept shipping in pairs to me. Because they want me to have all of them. I think because one of my family members did it. Who did that?
I don't remember.
We had a yard sale at that time.
Yeah,
I was like,
because
no.
we needed.
Money.
Dad did not work, and I was working 3 jobs. So
3
I mean,
jobs? That must be stressful. What kind
it
of jobs
was-
do you have back then?
looking at stores and food places and stocking shelves and all sorts of things.
Oh, that's very stressful.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't hardly had a day off, so you got tired a lot?
Yeah, maybe a little cranky, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. People always bossing you around.
Right.
What else good? This is how it looks right now, but I need more brown. It's not going to work. I think I'm done a bit. I just have to wait for it to dry.
You still need something.
I have these other songs in my head.
I need.
And by the way, I don't care for my looks. I'm just being me, just being me. As long as I look sanitary.
Don't sound mean to yourself. That's just silly.
No. Some people on video chat just.
Well, some people on computers and stuff are mean. I'm gonna use a fan brush and see what kind of marks I get out of this guy.
And this one guy just told me have surgery on my face. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, people do that because they're dumb. Okay. This
Want
is
me to
gonna
look like
go
some
there.
singer? Like
Oh, that
I
looks
don't know.
cool. Okay.
Like I don't know. How about Lady Gaga? No, not look like that girl. It's not the type of music I would listen to. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. Just that's
Lady
not my
Gaga's a really talented, very nice person.
very nice. Yeah, Lady Gaga is, but I just don't want to.
And people make fun of her, and she used to get made fun of
Be
when she was a
rich.
kid.
Like that. Some of her songs I just don't like. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of her music, but as a person, she's delightful.
Yeah, of course. I just don't know much about her either. So there's that.
She had.
Does she actually help people with her money too?
Yeah.
She does. Like, kind of like
Right.
child
Look it up.
supports.
Look it up online.
What do I think? What do you think I need? I can't touch it. I have to wait for it to dry.
If you like such stuff, right? I'm doing wet over wet. I always do wet over wet. Honestly.
To pick it up. What do you think I need?
Some other shapes,
No.
some other colors, other shapes, something a little random.
I don't mind plain. This is how I draw cartoons. You know?
But it's your painting, you know.
Please forgive me. Be
Well, you're not
that.
supposed to leave the your brushes in the water. It ruins the bristles.
Is that my brush? I forgot.
Yep. All right. What else do I have for making shapes? Stick from outside. Stick from outside.
Why?
For making shapes. That's a very
Did you
silly
clean it?
question. No, doesn't matter.
No splinters, no insects on it.
You can use some of my black, that's fine.
Thank you. Mine's running out. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Is this good?
Well, I would have said used. I know you don't like the light colors, but it makes it a little more visually interesting if you put other colors and things in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not purple.
I don't have any purple on the palette. I have some blue and I have some yellow, but use a clean brush. Otherwise, it'll muddy them.
It will combine.
That's what I said.
You said bloody them.
Muddy.
Oh. Bloody them. That makes no sense.
Muddy.
Spoonful of sugar, let the medicine go down in the most delightful way.
That's enough. No more.
No! Freaking copyright strikes. Nah. No, I don't want copyright.
No, it's important.
I mean, it makes sense.
Our
yes.
artwork is copyrighted, right?
Copyright?
Mm-hmm. As soon as you make it, you own the copyright.
I mean, if you post it online, of course.
No, even if you have just made it.
Right?
It's always yours. You make it, it's yours. You have to enforce the copyright if somebody tries to steal it from you.
Enforce it? Like make it online official?
Just if somebody does steal it, you have to actually prosecute them.
I do that, terminate them?
No, sue them.
Sue them.
Let's see, what are the other interesting shape tools in here? Oh, I have this catalyst one.
Well, not terminate. I meant terminate what thing they're on, where they posted it, and said they're theirs.
Yeah.
Like someone stealing a photo of someone else's face. Kind of. Well, they can use it for like mean things, you know?
Yeah.
If someone actually shows their face, they can do edits on it and make it think that it's theirs and then tell things about the person I mean, basically.
It's not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. All right.
I want bright colors.
I know, I was just making a suggestion.
No, I do.
You do?
Too much.
Yeah, this is much thicker paint than what you have. Much, much.
Thicker paints. Thicker paints. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm done. Post it.
Are.
Even though it's still drying. Hey, he's finally dead. What? Oh yeah, I was doing roleplay.
Oh. Oops.
I was doing roleplay of Hasbino's house. I was to just kill Travis.
Oh gosh.
Because
We're all just killing each
Oh my
other. I
God.
see how you are. I need a sponge. That's what I need. I need a sponge.
I mean, they are in hell, so it makes sense.
Yes.
But it's not look good. Still drying, that's why, right?
It's your thing, kiddo. It looks how you wish it to. Okay.
I mean, people can do animations on my drawing, just have to have an okay from them.
I see.
I don't like animating stuff. It's not my thing.
It's not my thing.
Plus, it's too difficult for me.
I don't want to use that. Just, I want to.
Meow, 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 meow. No.
What?
Finished painting, still drying. That's what I'm gonna say. You want to use my red?
It's awfully runny. You use too much water.
Oof.
And the paints you use. Don't forget to clean out the palette.
After I'm done posting and washing the tablet. I'm tired. Ew. Or am I just thirsty? That's one thing. That's one thing.
I'm just trying to make some of my lines a little more crisp here is all I'm doing. The lines
Randomness.
where
Randomness. She is very random with her art. Why do I have Frosty and Snowman stuck in my head now? I remember his song. It's stuck in my head. Why? What triggered it?
who knows?
Frosty and Snowman. My hands are all painty.
You see my hands?
My hands are worse.
I don't like using disposable things when I paint because why use up paper towels and plastic gloves and all of these other things? It seems wasteful for me. So I don't use that kind of stuff. It's okay. It's messy. Here.
This didn't wash out very well. I already took a shower.
No, it's fine. I know. So,
He's going to dry them off with. These slippers are very squeaky.
they are very squeaky, but they seem to do a good job at keeping your feet warm.
And not making them freeze to death
It's because you sit in the basement.
all day. Mostly because I have stuff to do.
You have stuff to do.
I have stuff to do.
Stuff to do.
Bro.
So important.
Stuff.
Oh my god, so important. Stuff, so important.
This stream's probably crazy. There's only one viewer there and 2 likes.
Okay.
It's okay.
People have lives.
People do have lives. They have
If you
cat
want to
watchers.
paint another, there's more canvases there. Go to town.
No,
That's what they're for.
waiting for the dry.
Waiting for it to dry.
Yeah, so take it off.
I'm going to add a couple more of these circles.
What do you even do there? Can I
Mike-
show them my other drawings?
You can't carry them around my computer. That's just.
I'm not. I'm gonna bring the drawings up here, you dork.
Oh, like from your notepad or whatever? That's
From downstairs.
yeah, like a notepad, not like other paintings from the walls.
No, I'm not stupid.
So I think this is done. I think so. I don't know. Might change my mind later. It's all right. What are you gonna do? What I did last night, I ended up wiping the whole thing off and completely redoing it. Well, this one I think is done. I'm gonna move this slightly out of the way.
It literally says,
And
this is me right now. I feel sick and I know what you're doing.
try to move this out of the way a little bit.
You have no room around here.
That's because I have so many paintings going at once.
Then you have so many things on the table.
I
which
know.
makes
I need to get a cart to put all the art stuff in.
See if I'm
Whoa,
sick.
whoa, 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 whoa!
No.
Back there. I'm here.
You can't see this from over there. Look at it. It's far range. Once you get closer to the thing. I can scan now. So this is how it looks. It says, I feel sick. No, but it's backwards. I have too many drawings, yet I need to draw more.
That's how you get the good practice, my dear.
Well, it's better than when I was 5.
Exactly. All right.
I
That had
used
way
to
too
draw
much
birds.
muddy looking paint on
When
it.
they still draw monsters when I was 5.
Pardon me. I'm gonna wash off my hands. I'm gonna do some on that canvas.
Ask you a question. They still draw monsters when I was 5.
A little bit.
I was playing 4 back then.
All right.
That's probably why. Okay. Chairs and way.
Yep. So this is gonna need some bright colors on top. I got more black over here, but I
Yeah.
really don't need to use it.
I'm more of a cartoonist than freaking 3D.
So
I wish I could do 3D better, but I don't want to.
I'm gonna pull some blue.
It was somebody's birthday on Instagram, so I just drew the miss.
Whoa!
Hello.
Your paper is getting on my paint.
No, it's
It's
not.
got the string. It was hanging down.
The string's not going to go anywhere.
It touched
Here you go.
paint. I trust.
This is how it looked. I'm bored, so I'm showing them drawings. What did she say? Especially the colors. I love the style. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Do you draw? I'm kidding. Seriously, do you draw? I already know this answer. Why am I asking that? I'm bored. Of course I do. basically, is what she's saying. I'm too hyper.
All right.
Then at least I made Benson out of the special things, but I accidentally made his arms wrong, the wrong kind of gray. It's supposed to be light gray, not dark gray. It was hard to tell because the marker looked light gray to me. Of course, well, that's what she said. I think I made the undersea with a squid monster right after it. Actually, it's more like the seaweed monster. It doesn't have like 8 tentacles.
No.
No, it's made. Trying to take her plate to somewhere else. I tried to go Gaster, but I forgot his lines don't go like this. But this was a mistake page, but I made Gaster in it, I guess. I'm actually drawing at the minute. Aha. Okay, that's awesome. What are you drawing? What are you drawing there? I'm sorry. Oh, there's 2 views now. Okay. Hello. We're joined. Cyclops again. A Cyclops?
Cyclops.
I would like to see that sometime. That'd be awesome.
Cyclops.
Yes. She said she's drawing Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Cyclopses are cool, but yet I've never drawn one. I've drawn a monster with Cyclops eye. Does that count? I mean, I drew Jevil, but I don't think he needs color in this one. I don't think he needs color. It's more like a sketch and a practice page. I was bored. Yeah, I don't know who joined, but I'm saying hi.
Maybe they'll type something.
Hopefully, because I want to say hi.
I am full of paint.
Full of paint on your hand.
Full of paint on my hands.
And this
on
is
my
Lancer.
dress.
I made Lancer.
Everything.
Look dorky as ever.
I need to wipe this.
Lancer.
That is
It doesn't look very good
not-
though.
Whoa. Pages. Don't let them flop, okay?
Sorry, I don't pay attention. Miss
That's why I thought so.
Painteroo.
Miss Meetaroo.
That should actually be a paint, like a kangaroo made of paint.
Brush again.
Really?
And brush. Look at this.
Well, it looks like just finger painting.
Oh, I do that too.
Yeah. Ooh, I like it, she said. Thanks. Yee! Now I'm triggered.
Honey, don't use that inappropriately.
No. I didn't do it inappropriately. I wasn't. Face palm.
Well, if you don't know what something means, just ask. It's okay.
I know what triggered means. It means when someone says something, you get triggered, like you're angry or like
No.
feeling something.
No.
I don't know how to explain it. Sorry.
It means it like puts you into like a panic mode.
Panic mode. There you go. Okay, that's a definition. I forgot the definition. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Whenever
What
someone
am I
says my
saying?
real name,
So.
I get triggered. So I don't like my real name.
Oh, I leaves up my crimson red.
That is the cat that I use my
Scarlet.
That's the cat that I use in my class in school. But I draw the thing from the thing over. What was the cardboard thing I drew? Never mind.
Okay.
You know what? Never mind. Basically, I was trying to draw a door here, but just in painting. Basically, you can't see it either because the camera and the light brights in here.
The light is really bright in here.
There are any pages that I haven't used? There's a lot of pages that I've used. Oh, he's in school. Okay then. This is like Tim Burton art right now. Tim Burton.
Is it?
I mean, I did look at the book I had with Tim Burton's art, so I just say, hey, should try to do that. So I made this on Christmas. I have one view. Okay.
All right.
Do, 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 da, da, da. I don't know what I'm singing anymore.
Rinse my hand off, and I got that third canvas I was working on originally yet. So I'm coming right back. I'm just rinsing the freshest wet stuff off my hands. There's still an awful lot of paint on my hands, but I'm going to move this away and bring the other back because this one isn't completely ruined. I don't need to wipe the whole thing. It just still needs a little something, right? This one still just needs a little something. And I had to get to a place where I knew what that was. So here we go. What about the hedgehog?
It helps me.
Oh, Scantalarico did.
Scantalarico. I can actually say that name now.
Scantalarico Fadi.
Is that a Spanish one?
No, Greek.
Greek.
Let him settle down.
I've tried using the style to practice, but it looked a bit awkward. Well, okay.
What?
I think she was talking to you about something.
Tim Burton's, the line above, I love Tim Burton's art style. I tried using the style to practice, but it looked a bit awkward.
I mean, art break is awkward, basically.
Yeah.
It's definition of awkward. Well, like creepy and stuff. It's not like cartoonish, but realistic cartoonish.
Yep. No, I've got a little bit of yellow left on my palette.
Ow! Stop spiking me.
I'd like to put in here.
Spiking me.
Some of this almost lemony yellow that is here. And I feel like it would create some visual interest to have it actually up here.
Oh, yeah.
And echo that.
Wait, I should send a link to this live stream on Twitch. Where? Now.
Probably almost done, but hey, do what you want. So, need some more blue through here also. So I'm going to work on that. I really, really like using the butter knife. It just is such a satisfying feel for me for some reason. I don't know. That's what I got. I just like it. The palette knives I have are kind of stiff, so I think that's why. Because this is a little easier to fold it all in. Just where I want it. Or at least close approximation, right? Give it these super nice swirly textures. I'm gonna end up with a fourth one. I have all this paint left on my palette, but I probably would just be priming a canvas with it for today. Or maybe not. I get a little carried away. I think she'll be back. She was going to share the stream on Twitter or something. go. And now I need more yellow. You see how this can kind of just keep going and going and going and going. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Just want to float that a little over there. Some of that into there. She said she's coming.
He's coming down.
Is he?
Is he? Is he? Yes, he is. Is he? Is he?
All right. So I think that one is done.
Yeah.
Ish.
Ish.
I don't want the colors mixed together, but I do want to do some matching.
Matching. Looks like a person for some reason. It reminds me of a fairy. If you look at the wings right here and the air.
That is the really cool thing about abstract art, is it can look like whatever you want it to.
See. Whatever you see. In your mind. Can you calm down a bit? Still, do I start out by my voice still? It's not dramatic.
He's a huffy boy.
He's a curious one too.
That's cute. Okay, so now I'm going to put this aside, get one more canvas, but I'm only prepping the last canvas. The rest of the paint that is left out. Barely have enough room over here. That's what I was missing. I always use that rubber band I use for painting, actually. Believe it or not, that big jug. Oh wait, did you use up all the paper green? No. I use it a lot.
Garbage.
This weekend I'll organize my table here a little bit. I'll make myself do it. But so I might surprise myself here and finish this, but that's not my intention.
Managers are increasing, okay?
What's that?
Managers are increasing.
Yeah, I don't do that. So I want
You take it out.
messy brush.
Okay.
So
Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow.
I have a lot of black left on there yet.
We're all quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. Probably will.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so I still have black left on here, so I'm gonna quick do something else on this. And then we'll end, but I'm gonna use,
Oh yeah.
I got a little bit of bubble wrap on a package yesterday. I'm gonna cut this in half, don't reuse the whole thing.
That's a light bulb.
And I'm gonna see what kind of texture this gives me. I'm gonna dip this in the black paint.
Urchin.
Captain Urchin to you, Missy.
It's not a captain of the seas, is he?
It's a captain of being an urchin.
I kept it as being a hedgehog. How's that?
So this isn't proper bubble wrap, which is probably why it's not doing exactly what one would expect. This is
Sorry.
just
I'll write back.
going to end up being background texture, so that's okay. Peachy Kinarino with me. Just need to apply the rest of this with a tool. Ding, ding. That is my Facebook chat. My hands are full of paint Facebook chat. Yeah, so this one I won't finish. I'm just laying the foundation for it. And then I will all right, so that, I think we're gonna call it then for the evening. I'll rinse my hands off enough to touch the thing, but we will be back Tuesdays at 6:30. Tuesdays at 6:30 Central will be our normal live stream painting, although there may be other times that you'll see us pop up here, okay? Thanks for watching. I'll tell Wendy you said bye, Wolfie.